Always great to catch up with Mick Bellman, sitting here at Lord's Raceway on a beautiful night. Hello, Mickey.
Hello, Paulie.
Halloween here at Bendigo, and I must say well done to the greyhound track and to the harness track. Great to have so many kids at the track. They've gone now as it's getting a bit darker. They've probably gone out to get more lollies. But well done by both clubs. Good to have a good crowd, and a different crowd, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's plenty of kids excited hanging over the fence, and something to look at with the horses too, with a few 2-year-olds seeing kids dressed up and running at the fence and that at them. But yeah, it's good. It's if we can get a couple of people involved out of it, it'd be great.
There's a certain young lady walking around as a witch too. She pulled that one off pretty good. But anyway,
yeah, I can't
you
believe
don't answer.
I can't believe she made out she dressed up to come to work.
You'll be in trouble, mate. Big weekend. We've got Swan Hill Cup on Friday night and Redwood on Sunday. You got a terrific hand there. Just firstly, Swan Hill Cup Sunday night. Friday night. You've got to drive for Roddy Carberry. Always a great man to drive for. Tricky draw.
Yeah, it is a bit tricky from the 10, but you got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, got a chance or not?
Yeah, he's been going pretty good down in town without winning. He's run a couple of seconds and thirds, so Roddy and Robbie will have him up and about, and yeah, they've said he's been working quite well, so hopefully he brings it to the races. Yeah,
well, hopefully for you and for them he does, because they're great people. It'll be a great interview if they do happen to win. I'll be looking forward to that one. And it is a good card. We want to make sure people are aware this Friday night is Swan Hill Pacing Cup and Trotters Cup night. They've got the Trotters Cup on the same night. Sunday, mate, is a huge meeting. Redwood Day. Both sponsors, Aldebaran Park and Bad Luck Duncan. I've got the Yabby Farms Victorian Derby hat on this time. But you got a good hand in both, mate. Firstly, congratulations on qualifying. I forgot his name now. Mercenary.
Mecarno.
I get it wrong every time. I'll still get it wrong again. Winning on Sunday. Firstly, that was a good win.
Yeah, it was a big thrill. We sort of just handled it as a head out just to qualify, and we were pretty casual up the straight. But his last 75, he really knuckled down and got the job done. So he's come through the run good. We've had a few issues with him, but all in all, touch wood, he's hopefully up and about next week.
Yeah, the Cambrai on. Look at you go. I know you did. He is learning. He's getting better and better. He's got a beautiful stride about him. They do seem to take a little bit of time, the tactical landings. But are you working him out?
Yeah, this time last year, I just said to Gary the size and that had come around, and I said, I reckon we just put him away and look after him till he was 3. He just had 3-year-old written over him. So lucky Gary and Tracy are so patient with him, and they said, you're the boss, do whatever you need, and I think it's paid dividends. He's starting to come to it now, and he's still only lightly raced. He's got a lot to learn still, but he's come a long way in a short time.
Unfortunately for Tracy and Gary, I think he's got 4, maybe 5-year-old written all over him. Like, he is still just a big baby, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's sort of not structurally there yet. We've had a few issues with his back and his hamstrings, and because he tries so hard, we've sort of got to be careful how we work him at home, because he just doesn't like getting beat. So not very often we pull him out at home, and then that creates issues sometimes when you go to the races and he's wanting to knuckle down and go full tilt and go from 0 to 100. So, but he's starting to learn his ring craft, and he's very exciting.
He is exciting. Did you think you got there?
No, I didn't think I did. Nathan thought I did.
I don't think you did when you watched it on the replay. That's why I asked.
Yeah, no, I was just happy to qualify and get that close to a quality mare. And I said to Nathan, that was close. And he goes, yeah, you got me. And I said, I don't know whether I did, but he's a better judge than me.
Yeah, well, thankfully for your sake too. So that's a good result. Zoolu. I better get it right by Sunday. I'm actually MC, and goodness gracious, there'll be some words coming out there. Made the Redwood. Was probably always going to win in those first 2, but that's going to be a great thrill for you as well.
Oh, it's great for Gary and Tracy too. Again, like they got 4 runners on TikTok Sunday if TikTok gets a run. So big thrill for them. They've got Raptor in as well, and as a breeder, and they breed, and they're going back again this year with a few. So it's very exciting for them, more so than anyone. But as a point from our stable, it's a great privilege to have 2 Group 1 runners.
Have you had a runner in the Redwood before?
I've driven in the Redwood, but I've never had one of my own. Beck had Centurion Dream, and she cocked it up from the pole, and I drove one for P. Manning last year, and we got into the back the first time, trotted away, did the hard yards, and then galloped. So, third time's the charm.
Well, let's hope for a better run this time. What does it mean, mate? This is the reason I wanted to have the chat. Like, you're a small trainer. You got 2 Group 1 runners on the one card, and it is a big card. It's, you know, like you'll get there. They're not Vic bred, they're not restricted races. Both these races are open for any trotter in Australia or Australasia. The Kiwis could have come across.
Yep.
And you got 2 live chances. You know, your 2-year-old trotter might be bigger odds than the 3-year-old, but they're both live chances, and we saw what he could do last Sunday.
Yeah.
What does it mean for you?
It's pretty good just from our point of view. You dare to dream sometimes. I said that we set Mecarno for the Sydney Derby and we got everywhere bar the last hurdle and didn't get a run, and that was pretty heartbreaking. But you sort of got to pick yourself up and prove your worth, and he's done that since. And yeah, we're very excited. Just they're homebred. We've had them from yearlings. They're broken in by Dave Barbetti. Yeah. They've come through the system at home, and it's win, lose or draw. It's just an honour to be able to say we made it with them. And for Gary and Trace again with their breeding, it's value to their mares, and all in all, everyone at home, Kelsey and everyone that helps, and that they've got a big kick out of Mecarno or Cookie. And Shannon O'Sullivan come home from Canada during the week and she drove him, and he's been one of her favourites from get-go. So it's just all those little things, and yeah, like from Dad puts his heart and soul into everything and loves his baby, so it's for sure it's a big thrill for him too. And yeah, everyone from Harmo to Bomber that does their backs and Matty Enright at the Water Walker, they've all had a play in one of their hands in some way. And Daniel, Gary and Tracy's son, he comes and helps fast work every chance he gets, so it's a team effort, and it's a great reward for all of them. I'm just the name at the front and the trainer and driver, but when I see the enjoyment they get out of it, that's a big thing for us.
Don't undersell it though, and that's one thing I do find frustrating a little bit, especially since I've been away, watching camp drafting. Like, they have over 700 competitors and there can only be one winner, and it's a little bit like us in our game. I know we go in week out, but we seem to be, I suppose, measured, if you like, on how many wins we have. People look at it at the end of the season and all the rest. Mate, how many horses do you work?
Varies. We're back to about 7 or 8 at the minute.
You've got 2 in a Group 1, 2 and 2 different Group 1s on the same day.
Yeah, and like ever since I started training and started getting a few for Gary and Tracy, your focus shifts a little bit. You're worried about your next winner as a driver, and then when you start getting these babies through, you watch the Redwood from a kid and watched it progress to the race that it is now, and being at Maryborough, it's one of our local tracks to trial at, and all our horses do their education there, and it's a race you aspire to win. Like the Vic breds or the breeders are really good, but these pinnacle races like that, I really think it's a showcase race for the year for the 2-year-olds. Yeah, like I said, we've set Mecarno for the Derby for a long time, and to get to the fact that we're in the final and we're an actual live chance, it's starting to build. Yeah,
and it should, and that's why I wanted to have the chat with you, because I just think it's a mighty achievement. You got 3 runners of your own, out of your own stable, going to be there on the day, and it'll come around real quick, and you'll get swept away by it, and you'll sort of get the other side of it. I just think people need to be aware of what you've done. A lot of people say they keep reminding you haven't won a Group 1. I don't know I know a few people, unfortunately, that have won them at their first try, and it does my head in. I don't know how you go with it. I think, I know Marie and I, once we had a second, and that's one of our greatest thrills ever in any sort of race. And I think we just measure too many times by the wins, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Like, as I say to Ryan, he drove his first one the other night for Emma and Clayton. I said, mate, congratulations, soak it up, because I've had a fair few goes and I've come very, very, very close a couple of times, but they're not that easy to win. And then you see someone like Jackie go through last year and drive 2 in the one night. So
hadn't driven one though before, and had lots of tries,
and then wins 2 in 2 races.
And I think 3 in 2 weeks or something. It's ridiculous. It
can snowball and it can happen. So we've just got to be patient. We've been patient this long, and like I said to Ryan the other night, you took 449 winners to get it, but I've driven over 2,000 and still haven't got it. So,
but it'll come, and if it doesn't come,
I still had a great career.
Exactly, and I think you got to. Sunday is a really good achievement. I think for a small stable, not noted as trotting stables, not noting. What I mean, like there's a lot of things you're not noted at, mate. So I think well done to you, well done to everyone. I know Mum and Dad both aren't experienced in the best of health, so I think they'll get a real kick out of it.
Yeah.
And to Gary and Trace and everyone in their family as well, congratulations to them because they love breeding. They're awesome people. Like they love the game, don't they?
Yeah, just the emotion that. No one cheered the other day. Beck was standing with him and said no one cheered until the result come up, and then the tears started streaming on Trace, and Gaz had tears in his eyes, and it was a bit surreal, and it's like the pressure valve come off a little bit. We ticked another box, and we're one step closer to that dream, and that's the dream of getting them a Group 1 again, and they've had a Group 1 winner with Missouri, but you can never get enough of it.
No, definitely not, and well done to those guys. Mickey, good luck. Hopefully I'm interviewing you mid-afternoon because they're midway through the day, so on either one I don't care, mate. No. And if it is, I'm expecting tears. There's not a worry there in the world.
We'll be up and about, that's for sure.
Don't forget Swan Hill Cup on Friday night too. Make sure everyone tunes into that for the Swan Hill Harness Racing Club, or Trotting Club actually they are, but then all roads on Sunday, all Trotters Day. Big card, I think 10 races. Mickey, good luck mate.
Thanks,
but congratulations as well.
Thank you very much.